Hey guys, Kev here, and we have some surgery to do. So this is my new BladeHQ Vox Dapper, and I bought this off of a buddy, Old Man Bob Poncho, and he sent it to me, and I got it, and it's got a little bit of an issue. It's like the scale's loose. I don't know if you can hear it. So I can actually like start wiggling. Well, maybe not. Maybe there's just a pin loose in there. That would be ideal. I really don't want to have to take it apart, but I have no other options. Like you can hear when it's closed, it's fine. But open. So what that tells me is there's some kind of pressure that gets relieved, right? Like the lock bar is putting pressure on something when closed, and then open, it's relieving that. So it's allowing that space. So I hate taking this apart because it's I almost said Chinese, because it's Italian, and who knows how it's going to go back together. It's dead centered right now. It feels great. I just hate this, but I got to do it. So there we go. Should be pretty easy. 2 screws. I bought this because I actually had one of these, and it was the knife I carried when my daughter was born. And yes, I sold it because I'm just not a very sentimental person. Maybe one of these is just loose. And so, I don't know. I just decided that I wanted to have one again. So that's kind of the point here. Yep, this was loose. So hopefully that's it. Now, question becomes, do I get rid of these steel? Yes. That was a dumb question. We got to put skips in here and see what happens. See if it centers up anyway. What? Uh-oh. Oh. That was weird. All right. So, we have steel caged steel bearings. We have a pivot, obviously. And we have a nice white ceramic ball. The detent on this, absolute money, so I'm not even going to mess with that. And then we have steel liners, so we don't even have washers. This is a super simple construction, which is probably why it's one of the better Italian knives, maybe the best Italian knife out there. So, clean everything down. It's got a nice edge on it. Stop pins in there pretty good. Everything's looking pretty good to me. I really love this design. It was one of the first knives to really like grab me and make me want to find a way to get one, and I did. I missed out on the original drop at BladeHQ, and then it took them like a year and a half to come back, and I could not wait. So I ended up buying one on eBay. And I overpaid for it. I paid $200. I think I paid $220 for it on eBay, which is crazy, right? This is going to be 5mm 3/16, but I'll just show you. So here you go. 5mm fits. 3/16 does not. And then the 1/16 is going to drop right in there, but the 3/64 will not. So what does that tell us? It is 5mm 1/16 bearing. So I just need to get some out of here. I got a lot of those. Shout out to Skiff Bearings, guys. They have been awesome to work with. They've been kind of supporting the channel by sending, not like, you know, supporting the channel, but they've been sending me bearings because I obviously show their stuff off a lot. And the folks over at Skiff are really, really cool people. I highly recommend you check out the website and pick up some bearings. You can use my code LeftyEDC. That will save you 10% on your order. They have that test card I just showed you. They have bearings. I mean, all types of stuff. The Vox Dapper takes these right here. If you're interested, I'll probably link it down below as well. Let me grab my stuff. And I also want to shout out KPL, knifepivotlube.com. And they are a one-stop shop for all of your maintenance needs. So you can hit up Skiff and then hit up KPL, also linked down below. I like to put some on my finger like this, and bang. You can also use Lefty10 at knifepivotlube.com. I highly recommend you get all 3 oils if you have OTFs and regular folders, because you can use the ultralight on OTFs, you can use the original on bearings, and then you can use the heavy on detent balls. And I'll show you that in a second. Drop it like it's hot. Probably should have done that part first, but we'll get there. I do not think this knife was carried or used very much at all. So I think what happened was either he hadn't opened it in a long time and he didn't notice that that screw loosened, or because old man Bob is old, and, you know, sometimes when you're old, you're senile and shit, and you just forget. And he probably, you know, didn't realize that he put the knife in a little, like, sunglasses bag and then just tossed that into the box. So it came rattling around pretty good. And that could have been the cause for it loosening. And by the way, I'm joking. Me and Bob are friends. So I'm just ribbing him a little bit. But he is an old bastard, that's for sure. All right, let's see. Get that on, then we got to get these in. T6. The driver I'm using is the Audacious Concepts driver. I'm wondering if I should have checked the liner on the other side to see if those are loose before I, you know, go ahead and do all this. Because what if that side's loose and not this side? I don't think they are mutually tightening. So let me just, to save myself possibly a pain in the ass later, do this real quick. Yep. I think that is the side, by the way, that is causing trouble. So, and we can take the clip off because we're going to flip it around anyway. Put that there, and here's our liner. And let's see, I'm going to grab another driver. This is the other Audacious Concepts driver. Really like this one as well. This is the smaller one. And thank God I did that, because, oh, wait, I think it does. It is a barrel. Okay, never mind. So, well, that one tightened. So what's the deal with you? There we go. All right. So maybe it was smart that I did that. We'll see. We'll see. That detent does not look very strong, but hey, what are you going to do? It felt really strong, and I liked it a lot. So I'm hoping it stays that way. It's interesting that they have black stuff on the pivot. Also interesting that this liner doesn't sit very snugly. Snugglies. Come on now. There we go. All right. Back to work. Get you in there. Uh-oh. Get you in there. Get you on there. It's a very simple yet interesting construction because of the way the liner is. It doesn't fill out the scale, you know what I mean? Okay, let's be careful here. Then this guy pops over here. pivot, and we'll mess around with that, but I'm just making sure everything works first. Never know. Sometimes skiffs just don't work with stuff. So we're a little off center, but we'll see how that comes back. We have one screw that's longer, so the clip is going to go on this left side. So the longer one's going to go through there. So what I'll do is, when I have a clip out like this, I'll try to lay the screw like that, slide the wires in, and then drop the screw in. Did I say clip? Meant screw. Then drop the screw in, and I can tighten it down. And on this side, oops, we can just pop it in. Very small screw on this side, but I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. Centering's still off, but let's not worry about that just yet. No play. No action. Oh, did you hear that ting? That wasn't good. Centering came back, which is interesting. So, what in God's name is going on? Okay, now I think we have a tapper, so hang on a second. See if we can mend that. What I'm going to try to do is mount this backwards. Whew, this is not going well, say that much. So what I'm trying to do now is I just mounted it backwards, and I'm going to bend it carefully. Undo this. Pop it around. See where we're at. Could probably try a lynch clip, but I just don't know how that would work on this guy. All right, so now very tight, no tap, no tap, no zing. Loosen this just a touch. Centering looks good. Action. No play. This should keep breaking in, and we are dead nuts. No tapping. No tapping. Okay, we're good. So now I need to figure out this pivot situation. So tighten it to there, centered, pops, swings, feels good. No play, so I just need to get that sorted. See if I can pull it off with glue in it. So here we go. Clean all the shit off. Drop the screw. That's what I need to stop doing, is cleaning it off the tray. Just do this. You know, that way we don't have that issue. Grab the 6. Okay, clean all that out. Oh, there's some shit in there. I don't have my air gun close. Try this again. All right, that's better. All right, and then just to be safe, we're gonna drive it one more time, test it, tighten, 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 get about resistance, pretty much centered, firing, no play, quick shakedown. I think I can get this. All right, let's see. Let us see. Grab this guy. Put something down. This receipt, so when it tries to leak all over the place, I don't have to rush like I always do. Okay, just a little bit. Driver in. Resistance, centered. No play. Pretty damn good action, and I'll let that break in because it's dead nuts down the line. Everything is looking good. I do need to check. I just don't know if a lynch clip would look good on this. It is a satin blade, and I might have one. We can mess with it. Let me put this away while we're doing that. Now we just gotta hope none of those internal screws loosen at the same time, right? That would suck. Having to get back in there. But one of the reasons that this knife is so good, it's the same reason the Chillin is very good, is they use a white ceramic detent ball. So this one is a satin, this one is a stonewash, so we want satin. I only have the regular style one. I don't have the GM one. So let's see if the regular clip fits. Probably will. It fit in the Chillin, so. Yep. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you like that look, or do you like the stock clip? I'm not the biggest fan of lynch clips anymore. I used to love them. Retention's good. I don't know if I'm sold on this. I mean, what do you guys think? Be really curious to hear your thoughts. Sometimes I feel like the regular old clip is just better, but I don't know. I also really like this knife. I am just super stoked to have one that's dialed in now, perfectly centered, skiff bearings. Should we see if it cuts? This is the one thing this knife struggled with, is had a very thick edge. Oh, we got something going on here. Ah, shit, looks like chips. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like chips. Probably super soft, right? Let me get some of this stuff out of here. I'm going to leave that clip on for now. I don't even think I have a... I don't even think he gave me packaging for this. So I got to just remember this is the right clip. That's going to be difficult. Let me do this. Slide this sucker in here. And grab my Sharpie. Dapper. There. Because I might switch back. I might have to send this out to get sharpened. I do want to note that I got this knife for $85, so it was a good deal. I'm not worried about a couple issues. All right, so what do you guys think in terms of sharpening? Should probably go to like something, not sharpening, but stropping. I have a 6 and a 9. I'm thinking try the 6. Kind of work my way up if I have to. That's where it is, right in that belly. I can just feel it dragging. Oh yeah, there they are. Hello. Yeah, you can see those chips in there. Let's see. See them? Right there. There's one further down as well. There you go. You get a good view of them right there. I could zoom in. I don't think I can get those out just by stropping them though. And I could try the full like progression I do sometimes, but I mean, that's the thing, you know, it still cuts. It's not like it doesn't cut, but I just hate chips, you know? They're the worst. Let's see. Since you guys are here, let me plug this in. I doubt I'll be able to get it. Probably would need ceramic stone or something just to, you know, get them started. I don't know. I'm not an expert, that's for sure. And it might be easier to just send the sucker out to get sharpened. But let's give it a try with what I have. I have 9 here. That was 6. And I'm looking for 15. What's this one? 3. Where? Oh, there it is. That's 15. Is it? Yeah, it says it. Looks clean though. All right, let's give it a shot. Yeah, you can hear it just dragging on those spots. And then the belly and the, it's almost a recurve, like, makes it way harder too. I'm not too worried about getting the hole. Well, I think I got one of them out, but this other one is being a little bitch. All right. I don't know how much more I can subject this edge to this. I'm basically trying to use it as a stone, which is dumb, I know, but it's kind of all I have. At least that I'm like comfortable using. Let's just see how we do if we progress down. I'm probably not gonna go down to one. Oops. Probably not gonna go down to 1 micron just because I know that I'm dumb doing that. But so you can see it got duller, which makes sense because I went up 9. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that was 9. Here's 6 again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, interesting. I will say it felt better after the 9, probably because I fucked it up on the 1, 2. You notice how there's such an uneven amount of this stuff? Like, this is littered with it. I have no idea how you're supposed to apply it. Honestly, I think I'm making it duller. Well, maybe not. That's pretty good. But yeah, I think there's still... Oh shit. I think I did it. All right, hang on. I think I can still see the chip where it was, but it's not catching anymore. If that makes sense. Almost like it's probably just very small now. Let's see if we can zoom in. See, right up here, right there. Excuse me. Man, it is hard to freaking show this stuff, but right there, you can see that little itty bitty chip right there. But otherwise, I don't even feel it. Like, don't even catch on it. I actually did a pretty good job on this. I know. I'm a maniac, guys. So detent's good. The edge, I mean, it cuts paper really good, so I'm sure it'll cut tape and shit very well. I'll probably just hang on. I'm not gonna send it out just yet. I'll see how it does. If I have an issue, then I can, you know, there's no rock, there's no side to side. This is not a model, I guess, that's amply available. So I do apologize for that. I try to show stuff that you can get. You can't really get everything, but try to show relevant stuff at least. This is a very old model. It might even be in stock, actually. But it's a fantastic design. Really cool knife. Voxnet has killed it on this. The ergonomics are just astounding on this. That's one thing this clip sucks at, is the ergonomics. It does take away from that. So, right-handed feels great now, but left-handed, choke up. It's got that choil situation, and that clip is like right in your palm. But I guess the wire clip would be similarly. You know, it's not a sheep's foot blade, and that's part of what, you know, is negative in use. This is a little bit of a hatchet, but it's just such a damn cool looking knife, you know, that I want to give it another shot and see how it goes. So that's what I'm going to do. And we'll see how much use it actually gets. I think for 85 bucks, it was well worth the price of picking up. And we'll see how much that mentally bothers me, and if I go ahead and get it sharpened by somebody. And maybe they can lay back the edge and make it a little bit more useful as well and not so thick. But I wouldn't want a larger edge bevel. It's already pretty fucking big. So let me know what you guys think. That's a disassembly and then nonsense on the Vox Dapper from BladeHQ. I am fully aware that I probably did not do any of that right, But, you know, I'm trying to learn a little bit at the same time, not giving a shit. It's hard to do both, but I'm mastering it. I do want to know more about sharpening and all that, but it's just a whole rabbit hole that I don't have time for. Like, spending an hour or so sharpening a knife, I just don't know when I would do it. And, you know, it would take away from other stuff. And I just don't know if I want to do that, because I can get somebody else to do it, pay them 20 bucks or whatever, and they'll be happy to do it, you know? And it's honestly easier that way, but it is a lot. When you have like 4 or 5 knives at once, you know, you end up paying $100, $120 to get them sharpened, and it's like, damn, that sucked, but, you know, part of the game, guys. The key is just don't use your knives, and then you don't have to worry about it, you know? So, I'm just kidding. Let me know what you guys think down below. Thanks for putting up with me, and I love you guys. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. Oh, and if you're wondering what the hell this is over here, this is a Chavez Kickstop 229 I just unboxed as well. Cool knives. The more I've played with this full tie one, it feels kind of janky, sort of, like the way like this is loose and it hits, and I don't know why it feels that way to me. The G10 one doesn't. This one feels very solid, so I don't know, it's interesting. But love you guys, hope you have a fantastic day, and I will catch you later. Peace.